video is a little different. I'm going to be playing around with testing my abilities to predict just regular stocks that Yahoo Finance thought was a good trade, and wrote down the first, there were probably dozens and dozens of them. So I just wrote down the first few just to kind of look at them and look at their charts and see if we could look at the technicals and see if we can predict. And we'll probably do a couple more videos like this to look at what happens in the future to these particular ones. All right, so we looked at here, AG is the first one on the list, and it's First Majestic Silver. I have no idea what the company does. It just doesn't matter to me. I'm just strictly looking at the technicals. And so we're looking at the chart here. I changed the time frames from my normal trading, my day trading thing, to a little bit longer time frame. So we got on the main one, we got 15 minutes, and then we got this one is 30, and then this one is 1 hour. And we can see that we have bottomed out here and are starting to come up. We can also see that the price action has just recently made a drop and hit that support right through here and here and here. And so this actually looks to me to be pretty good. We can also see the MACD is a little high on the 1 hour chart, but on the 30-minute chart it looks really good, and on the 15-minute chart it looks really good. I would say this is probably not a bad buy. Right now it's sitting at $6.70. So I put that one at one of the top of my list. We'll watch that one tomorrow and see what happens with that one. Okay, the next one on the list is HUT, H-U-T. And I would say this one looks like it's already peaked out, and it looks like it's about to tip over and drop. And you can see the two MACD lines right through here are doing a death cross here soon, and it just does not look good. The MACD here looks good, but the other two just do not. And we're also looking at the RSI and the main chart here. Well, and this one too. Every one of them is kind of losing momentum. I guess I need to update that chart there. Didn't see that. So I would say this one does not look good. So HUT, HUT is off my list. Okay, SOUN, SoundHound, is an AI company, looks like. And it has just recently kind of gotten out of a flat area and has jumped up numerous times. And it recently has, the last couple days, has kind of flattened out and possibly is ready to make another jump up. I can definitely see some potential here. However, the MACD on the short-term chart here is not looking too good. These don't look bad though. There is a possibility that it could be dropping back down to the blue line here. So I think this one definitely bears watching. There's some conflicting information that I'm seeing on the technicals, and I think it could potentially go up at this point. It does seem to have plateaued right through there. So maybe what will happen in this scenario is that it will flatten out and hold on the 30-minute chart here on the blue SMA until the 1 hour chart blue SMA goes up and hits the plateau that it's kind of formed here. And at that point I could see it going up, and that might be a day or two, it looks like. So this one definitely bears watching. It's only $5.70 right now, so I think that one's going to be near the top of my list. We'll see what happens. Okay, IONQ, IONQ, I guess is how you say that. It's definitely been an uptrending, very steadily uptrending stock the last month, I would say, which is really good. Right now, it's kind of near a bottom, and it possibly is tipping over. So there is a support right here that we might be seeing it hit and bounce off of. Definitely bears watching. Very interesting setup. We've got a MACD here and here that look really, really good. The MACD on the main chart's low and looks like it might be tipping up. It's a little unsteady right now. Definitely bears watching. I think we might have hit a plateau and we might be going up, but there's also the potential of it. You know, we hit the peak here twice and it looks like it's going to drop. So that doesn't look so good. So it really definitely bears watching on this one. I'll add it to my list. Okay, ACHR, you can see it uptrending. What concerns me about this one is that it's so far above the blue SMA here. I don't know. I mean, the MACDs look pretty good here. It's definitely an uptrending kind of a thing. You can see this kind of wave pattern happen through here. And if you look at that, we may be near the bottom of that wave pattern and possibly be going up. I do think it might have some more dropping in the next day or two. So this one probably bears watching, but probably not immediate. So I will put it on my list and maybe we'll think about that one a little bit more later. I think it's a little bit iffy right now. Okay, TDOC. This one is pretty volatile right through here, and we can see that it may have peaked out just below this last peak of the middle of June, and that does not look good. So, and it's also downtrending right through here, so I am not going to add this one to my list. I don't think this is a good looking stock. Okay, AMC. Heard a lot about this one in the stock trading world news the last few years. It's one of those that it can be very, very volatile, and I kind of shy away from that for that reason. But on the other hand, if you do happen to time it just right, you can do really well with it. The exciting thing about volatile is that you do get bigger movements, and it's so that can be good. However, the MACD does not look good on this one or this one. Long term, sort of, kind of, I could see that it might be good. I would not call this an uptrending stock. It's pretty flat through here and actually looks like it's peaked out and maybe possibly leveling or dropping. And so this one I would definitely not add to my list because of those reasons. Okay, LMND, Lemonade. Been kind of watching this one off and on for a while. We can see that, you know, through the end of June and the beginning of July, which is not wholly unexpected because summertime things kind of go slow. It's been flat, and then all of a sudden, about the 9th of July, it looks like it started heading up, and this is a really, really strong upward momentum building here. This one is a little more expensive. It's $23 a share. Still not too bad. For the immediate future, I would say that it's peaked out for the day and it's probably going to drop back down. So I would not get into this position until it hits this yellow line right there, but it definitely bears watching. I would wait just a little bit on this one. No idea what this company sells. I bet it's not lemonade. Who knows? Haven't even looked. All right, so watch this one, but not now. Okay, FSM. We are really close to being, I think, in a good buying position here. We can see that it's been downtrending and it's flattened out, and we may be gaining some serious momentum starting here soon. Depends on how big this drop is. If it levels out right here at this plateau where it's hit the last week or two, I think, well, that's only 5 days. So the middle of last week, I guess, it kind of hit this plateau. And if it breaks through that going down, I wouldn't be totally shocked, and that would be a very bad sign. But if it does hold and bounces, and it kind of shows like it might be doing that, you can look at the MACD. It hasn't quite done that yet, but it definitely bears watching. I would add this one to my list for sure. FSM. has some potential here, I think. All right, OXLC is our last one that we're looking at. I just kind of capped it at, I don't know, a dozen or so stocks. I just didn't want to look at all of them. It takes too much time. All right, so this one here, we can see on the longest term charts that we have that it's pretty flat. There's not a whole lot of things going on with this right now. The 30-minute chart looks like it might be uptrending a little bit, but this is a really big drop. I don't know. This one just doesn't look very good. Even though we're sitting at a support level right through here, it's possible I could be wrong. The MACDs all look pretty good right through here. I'm just not excited about this one because of that lack of upward momentum right through here. I don't know. We shall see. I'm going to take this one off of my list and not look at it again. But hopefully I'm not wrong on that. All right, so we'll check in on these stocks maybe next week sometime and see how they're doing.